Hello everyone, my name is Q Camera. You know, it's interesting. Sometimes people do think they know language, and then I know language, or rather I know dynamic of people. Very fun. You know, it's not too often these days that I actually get to a good old smile and think about personalities and think about the dynamic of which, they think and their approach towards things. Not too often, because there's too much drama, too much happening in general. Yeah, but yeah, that's that. Yeah. Anyway, that aside, it is time to game. It is game time again. Hours later. I got stuff done. I was productive. Very much so. Yes, indeed. And that gives me a good break. And I also need to study. So, tango is word and vocabulary. Exam is shiken. No. Yes. I'm awesome. Sakubun. I kind of already looked at it, but it's, oh, whoops. Essay and composition, because I'm goated. I don't know why I'm saying that. I didn't guess anything. Tegami, like Tegami sent. What are you looking at? You got Tegami Sensei. What? Anyway, it means a letter. Wait, it's not Tegami Sensei. Well, what's the game? It's very much reminiscent. It rhymes. These things rhyme, you know. Alright, back to the duel. New players because of new hours, new time. One was okay, hold on. I need to go back to playing Jarmstash, man. That's what I need to do. But also, I just want escapism at the moment. Let's see here. So, essay is Sakubun, I think. Endless TNT. If you throw an ender pearl, I'm gonna throw an ender pearl. Sorry, I was doing the most brute force method. Gosh, that's so funny. I really didn't need to do that. But it was really funny. This time I'm not going to do the brute force method. This time I'm going to try to actually do stuff instead of this weird, wacky, tacky method. It's not the greatest. Oh, okay. Ooh, ow, ow. What a horrible, horrible. Ah, that's horrible. Oh, meteor. Ow! What the crap? I thought I would actually dodge, but apparently not. Sorry, I just thought that was really funny. That's funny. I know. Come on. Come on, game. I too do not play a horse game, so I am not the same. But maybe I will play horse game so I can gamble legally. Wait, no, I can legally gamble. Never mind. Google says otherwise, though. Because I'm unwilling to dox myself. Oh, forbid the idea of having privacy. But yeah, no, I can legally gamble. How did I forgot because I just don't gamble. Don't have the money. Don't want to. Are you kidding me? You moved? If I were to gamble, it'd mainly be from like what's it called? It'd be mainly from what's it called? Sorry, I'm not thinking at the moment. What would it be called? Poker. Yeah. I like the look of poker. It sounds fun, it looks fun. The only issue is you shouldn't be cheating. It's not against the rules, but they don't like it. Ooh, you stop, you mess up. Yeah, maybe that's, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have let you gone actually far away from me. Yeah, that would have been good. Ow. Crap. They've got my pattern down, that's no good. Oh, bueno. Luigi. I don't know, I'm just not one to really gamble, I'd say. I don't like the idea of gambling. Especially, I mean, heck, when we're talking about, let's say, in-game currencies, video games, gaming with video games. You know, if I can earn something, I'm just not going to spend money. If I can reasonably earn it with time, I'll do it. Especially if I'm enjoying the game. I mean, for instance, you know, here's the dealio. There's the game called Honkai Star Rail. Yeah. Wondering if there's a different name, but no, I wasn't wrong. So, Honkai Star Rail, get this right. There's that wolf character, don't remember her name. Wolfsteel? I don't remember her name. Something along the lines, you know. And I was gonna delete the game, but I was wondering, okay, well, she's right here right now, and maybe I can get her before I delete the game, but I was like, if I'm gonna delete the game, and clearly I'm not really caring about the game itself, then maybe I should just, you know, not try to spend money. In total, I've only spent around $3 in a gacha game, and that's on Guardian Tales. And I will boast about that, because that is the only time that I've spent money, and it was because I was trying to support them. Unfortunately, they've made poor decisions. So, you know, it went from niche to, less popular than the niche. It is actively dying as we were talking. This game is dying. This game is dying. Ooh. It's crazy. Like, Can you stop moving to the left, man? This guy loves moving there. Oh my goodness. Good game. I can't call it a great game. Seems like a bit much, you know? I ought to delegate myself to different words, you know? Such as nice game. Fun game. What else? I'm not gonna say fun game. I mean, it is, but it's a bit of an odd choice. Ooh, -4. That's better than -7 or 6. I don't remember which one I had. No, I was not making a joke. Wow. These people. They're good at the game. Daily. Wow. These people. They're really good at the game. I don't remember if I beat any of these people. Daily win streak. I'm on the lead. No, I'm not. How did you get 82? What are you on lifetime? Right, is that number going up or down? Gotta question how they're doing. I think I've seen it, 7. Oh, what wonders it would be to be able to knock them down off the leaderboard. I am missing every single shot that I'm taking, man. This is horrendous. This is unacceptable. What is this behavior, man? Ooh, he was waiting on that one. Wow. Hold on. There we go. Now I'm ready. Ooh. Ouchers. Oh, right. There we go. I don't like how cocky this guy is. That's what I'm ought to say. Guy's very cocky. And that's why he left. Bummer. Bummer. I'll get him. I'll get him at some point. I don't know. Oh. Are you in the list? Can I check? Oh. Oh, you're on a 16 streak. I should beat that if I can. Not talking about myself. The funniest part about this guy is the moment they get close to losing, they get desperate. That is one characteristic that is consistent. Yes, he's better than me. At the moment. However, one thing that rebounds is the satisfaction whenever I get close to winning. And then they start, actually having little drips of sweat. Realizing, oh, fuck, I can't let this guy show me up. I can't let this guy beat me. This flopping twarp, I can't let him win. And so whenever you do win, you know they're seething. And then they will come back rebounding, acting even worse. So that's how you know you really got into their heads. Just by one singular win. That's the idea, at least. And that's what you should strive for. Winning, of course, is whenever you earn it. But you can still gain satisfaction whenever you absolutely beat them. Yes, I am getting frustrated. Let's not talk about that. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. That's just what it means to grow a little bit more tolerant. Okay. But you see, though, the interesting thing is that they like keeping their distance, I'm saying. So if I negate that distance, they love that middle ground. So let's just get right down to it, No, let's just get right down to it. No, the only problem is that your pattern's really confusing. For some reason, I can't gauge his pattern. Give it like 10 more rounds and I think I can beat this guy. Don't count it though. Don't count it. But now I have a guy to strive towards, you know. I think I can strive towards this goal of trying to beat this guy. So then, you know, I can be the hurt people type thing, you know what I mean? I love the idea of, whatchamacallit. I don't like being, annoying like doing the 360. I mean, it is just a game, so it doesn't matter in the end. But I still like the courtesy of things, you know what I mean? But there comes exceptions whenever I'm... Why am I talking about this? This doesn't matter. Sorry. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. It really isn't that deep. Yeah, I'm petty, but... not that deep, man. Huh. So this guy, what's interesting is that he kept going that one way. Playing into that little psychology. I'll learn. I'll learn. But, as I was saying though, but trying to word it in a better way that doesn't sound like the most saltiest thing. The idea is, I like having etiquettes up until there's someone who ticks me off. As goes, you know? A reciprocation system, you know what I mean? Which, you know, doesn't always have to have a reciprocation unless I feel particularly annoyed. Like with that guy. Of course, it's just a game, so no actual hard feelings. But he still takes me off. But still no hard feelings, because, you know, what does it matter? There's psychos out there that take things way too far. I'm just playing the game, taking it serious in the effect of the game. You see, it's not a rivalry. He's just my enemy now. No, that's it. That's simply it. I am getting tired. Wonder what I should do about that. I don't know. Anyway. Lonely. What is that? Sabishi. But yeah. My goal now is beating that one guy. So then I can do a 360 whenever I beat him the second time. I can't afford to be cocky the first time I beat him. I just need to beat him. That'll already do enough. That'll do a number. But the second time, now I can put salt into the wound. That's how it should work. Interesting. Huh. Did not mean for that. Sorry, I'm just focusing on dodging right now. Of course, if I thought I had a chance of actually shooting, I would have, but no, I need to still work on those opportunities. Also, go to the right a little bit. Which means I should avoid constantly going to the left. But I shall go to the left first, and then go to the right. Alright, never mind. Nonetheless, I'm still going to be saying that. Huh. They're particularly really good at this far range, though. What point did I have, like, 6? I've seen, like, everyone here going, like, 7 up, which is a game name. A lot of good players. A lot of good players. One of them was really annoying. But that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? What could I do to be better? I could give up on the swapping when it comes down to these different interactions. They help in a very specific case, though. You know, whenever you're trying to make slight movements, but I guess in these circumstances, you know, whenever it gets a lot more tense, maybe you dial it back and just simply focus on the bow. That's what's happening. Gosh, wow. That's horrible. What could I do? Something like that. But moving, you just predict where they're moving. Too delayed. Alright, time to evolve this one. I need to figure out a good spot for this. whatever. Dude, I don't understand. What do you mean? It worked just fine originally. What changed? Okay, so I have an idea. Basically, let's go to the testing ground, which this is the testing ground, but let's go to, I don't know. Alright, what can I do? How large is it? They're here, they're like right over there. Which means, yeah, I will just go over there. Okay, it's been a while since I've seen this place. Anyway, let's find a little area that has enough space for what I'm looking for. Right here, I think this is fine. Nah. I'm never gonna be satisfied, am I? Well, I mean, if I'm never gonna interact, alright, so let's say, I don't want to ruin this area. Let's go somewhere else. Right here should be fine. There's nothing really visually happening here. And I think I can work with it. So, here's the idea. I need to practice accuracy. I need to practice good accuracy. You know, so I have an idea. Basically, let's see here. Sorry about that. What am I looking to use? What would be okay? You know what? Let's use something that actually pops everything out for color, simply because I'm going to be using my arrows. Arrows. So, if only I had a tool, you know, like something to edit the world. Yeah, if only. Unfortunately, I don't have anything. So, let's see here. How far? Okay, let's say the starting line is around here. And let's say the end is right over here. But to make it visually not weird, how about I just use pink? Because why not? So, pink wall. That's how you know. No, my arrows are pink. Forget that. What is something bamboo? Wait, yeah, this thing that's just blue. It'll do. Alright, so it's blue. I don't think I'm ever going to really hit the wall, unless I am, but, you know, whatever, that's fine. But the main idea that I want is, it would be a lot easier if I just had... If I had world edit. What a shame. Hold on, I'll be... What time is it? Oh, not bad. So anyway, as I was saying, the idea is that I want to increase my accuracy for long range, and there's a few ways to go about that, you know? Let's grab this wood right here. I think it works just fine. Basically, you know, starting from here, it's kind of the distance of where it would be. And the midpoint is like here, and then, you know, where they spawn is around like here or something. And the overall goal for me is to accurately hit... I'm going to blow this place up. And so the design is that, you know, there's going to be, what's it called? There's going to be a line. There's a few lines. It's going to be like, Anyway. So, you know, there's the middle line, then there's like some other line, and then, yeah, there's going to be like 5 lines, I'd say. Not all of them mainly distinct. I don't think they really need to be. But... you know, the idea is that I'm trying to make sure I land in the area, you know? That should be good. And, yeah. The main area is concerning here. You know, I keep screwing up. So let's see if I can find any concrete. Show me the concrete. So now since that is all settled with, let me find the concrete again. Show me the concrete. And now I shall use watercolors that would stick out. Well, there is purple. Purple's fine. Works with the... I don't know. There's dark concrete. Sure, why not? Purple, why not? Yeah, there's the purple, blue. Where did I see dark? Anyway. Then there is green. And yeah, I think that should be it. So now, I really should just install World Edit. I really should install World Edit. Let's see. Alright, so there's that layer. And on the outer one, we're going to make it purple. And then on the extra outer one, we're going to make that green after putting purple down, of course. Never forget purple. Tongo is vocab and word. Sakubun is essay and composition. Sorry, just gotta remind me of myself of these things. What else? What is lonely? Don't remember. What is it? Sabishi. Okay. Sabishi, you do be lonely. Okay, let's see, and then let's put these positions here, I guess, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, cool. And let's say, nah, midpoint's like right here. Purple is not the middle, it's blue. Blue, so, there. The general idea is to land on the blue, you know? Also, let's put these things, making them double, because realistically you're not shooting towards the feet, you're shooting towards you know, more so of the head area, just in case of jump. Okay, and let's say that around this area, it's whenever people start jumping around a little bit, and a little bit before it too. So, frankly, I should extend it a lot longer. This shall do, this shall do. So now, get out of the way. You know, the stream title is called Hypixel Reband. It still is Hypixel Reband, don't get me wrong. I'm practicing. Or rather, I'm making the practicing area. For context. Alright, let's see here. And then we have, sometimes they go over to this area, over here. Sometimes. And other times they're like around here. Yeah, so here. And then here. Never really in the middle, huh? And we can put them here. Put another one like over here. Like here. Alright, let the games begin. Jeez, how intimidating. Alright, what else can I do? Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Hold on. Just, yeah, throw stuff away. Hold on. Go away. 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 Why do I? Oh, yeah. Go away. Okay, let's see here. And what's the other one I was missing? Purple. Nope, that's not purple. Purple. So now, and then time set day. Doesn't visually. Oh, right. Weather clear. How great. Let me reconstruct this wall because I accidentally blew it up, which is all fine. Alright, cool. Oh. So, I mean, accuracy-wise, of course they're not a block. Or, no, they're not a fence, but hey, let's say they are a fence. This visually looks horrendous. Ooh. What can I do about that? Yeah, I really want to install World Edit. Oh my goodness. But I really don't want to delete World Edit right afterwards because I'm going to enter Hypixel and I want to make sure that I'm not, you know. Yeah. Anyway. Pointless butterfly clicking, sorry. Yeah, a little bit more. Wait! I'm an idiot! I'm a stupid flippin' idiot! I'm a flippin' dummy! Oh my... I'm the silly guy. I'm the silly guy. What? All this time, I've been the dum-dum. I've been the flippin' stupid. I could have done better. Alright, hold on. Alright, let's type these numbers in. Where is this? Where are the coordinates? There's the coordinates. -13, 73, 295. That's not a 5. That's not a 2. 295. I like those numbers. Cool. Then... 2 here. What are the numbers here? -21, 75, 335. Cool. I like those numbers. Oops. Anyway. Set block. Yes. To -13. 30. I can do better. 70. I really didn't have to delete all these different things. 295. What is wrong with you? There. It's place, right? Oh no, it's replace. No, it's replace. You don't exist. Can I? What are you talking about? I can't do anything. Are you joking? Oh my goodness. You know what? I give up on trying. Fine. Back to the other method. Much time? That's taking a while just for practice. Whatever. Okay, now visually it should look a little bit better, you know. Visually it should look just a little bit better. Nice. Okay, let's see how it looks now. Much better. Still looks like white noise, but it looks better though. Are we so sure that I'm so far back? Or am I so sure that I'm so far back? Okay, well, let's first... The area to jump around on. What's funny is this is a really hyper-specific thing that I'm building just for bow duels. It's nothing else, it's literally just bow duels. Well, I actually don't ever go in this area, I just mainly stick here. Huh. Maybe that's a problem. Probably. Ooh, and you know what? I'd rather it not be so loud, though. Yeah, let me just... in a general location, I'm not going to be accidentally done. So, okay, and then I'm going to pressure plate. Thank you. Go away. Okay, so you, I'm too lazy. Bang. Slash. Cool. But I need you to not. Thanks. Wow, muscle memory. Okay, let's see. See, this is the problem. Because they spawn around here, and I'm shooting, like, around here. If these were to land, it'd probably land around here or here. Which means I'm hitting way too low. All the time, actually. Ah. That long range accuracy sucks whenever it comes down to that fast stuff. Okay. Go be free. Let's see. We're not on that update yet. Nah, it's a bit tacky. Once again, I'm not shooting far enough. So I need to shoot up there then. Or maybe that's not the size that I'm shooting too far now. I need you guys to leave. That's good. Better. A little bit lower though. Like this. Okay, starting a timer. See how long it takes to reach cactus. Starting right here. And go. No, 3, just 3. Okay, no, 3.2. 3.2. I'll say 3.2. And go. Nope. This one's okay. Okay, yeah. So Okay, well, the length it took for me to actually pause it was a little bit longer in general. Let me try that one more time, just for an experiment. Okay, well, with how long I'm taking to actually do this, I'm gonna count it. So it's 3.80 right now, and if I were to, let's say, oh yeah, that definitely seems a lot faster. Mainly because of how it's controlled. Okay, so if I were to do that, then just nope, angle it right. Okay, yeah, it's like a little perpendicular. Nope, angle. Oh, that's kind of straight, actually. Okay, let's this and go. 3.53 by the time I paused. .441. Okay, it's slightly faster. Seemingly, it's slightly faster. Let me try again. 3, 2, 1. 3.0. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Three, two, one. Oh, wait. Let me try that again. What would be a good way of actually illustrating how fast it is? Okay, around 3.0. Okay, 3.01. And then again, I think I stopped too early. Okay, I also got 3.01 again. Let me try that though. Again. Okay, so I think I stopped around here. But, you know, similar time. Stop there. There is a timer command, isn't there? Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, time to... Where's the clock? Nope, horrible time. I mean, it's still faster. It's still showing to be faster. Even if I was just walking. Okay. Okay, well, it's walking speed. Well, or not walking speed. What's running speed? Just pure running speed. And stop here. 3.14. Jump. Okay, you gotta go. Okay. 2.94. No, hold on. That was horrible. I didn't even start it. Hardcore was, definitely. Ah, there it is. Okay, so this person from 11 years ago, I don't know how much the movement has truly changed, but we have... Okay, so this person says, yeah, I already covered that. Sadly, it's not as fast as sprint jumping forward, unless I did it wrong. Going left and running and jumping, I got 69 blocks after 204 ticks. And sprint jumping toward it, I got 192. So it's ever so slightly faster. Does that make a difference in this case? Well, I'm not trying to be a TAS, but, you know, maybe. Okay, so it's around this that I'm supposed to be shooting. Are you looking? None of them hit. Okay. Well, let's try shooting over. Alright, how far up do I have to aim? Okay, so let's just start shooting upwards. And maybe one of them will actually land. Alright, what's going on? Okay, I'm now shooting over. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, here's the idea. I'm now going to resort to this one. Alright, here's the idea of how it's gonna work. Let's see here. Yeah, you're gonna have to go. Right. You're gonna have to go. Okay, so here's how it goes. Basically, I'm going to have the wood be the separator. Let's start things off with the wood layer. So, another thing. Alright, so what's the color progression? Let's go blue, purple, and, or yeah, blue, purple, or green, purple, blue. There we go. That, oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm getting more tired as time goes. Let's keep her going though. Time fails. Now it is purple. That's worse. I can't butterfly click. Can't butterfly click. Blue goes here. And then an interval, just for clarifications, and keeping it distinct. And then continuing on for another one. The idea is that, oh, that's cool. Anyway, let's keep it going. So then it's purple. And the idea is that I'm trying to make a good gauge of aiming. You know, because I need to know how high up I'm supposed to be aiming, and it's a little more difficult and arbitrary whenever it's so far away and you're trying to do it on a rapid pace. So I want a good gauge on how far I actually should be shooting upwards to get anywhere close to accurate. So yeah, that is the goal, the game plan goal. That is the goal plan. Alright, let's take a look at this. And needs to be a little. Plus, if I'm aiming, let's just, or where is it? Blue. Okay, let me just do a few just to save time, which I've already used up a lot, but whatever. So it's an investment. It's an investment, a good one at that. No, grin. Orpel. Owie. Or ow, if you're not conjugating it. Or it's not really conjugating it, it's just, you know, adding the E part of it. Nope. Nope. Oh, wait, did it. Look how much faster this is, and how much more efficient it is. Now for the log layer. How long is it? Are you kidding me? It's 32. Long-term investment. That's just what it is. I don't know. That's just what it is. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go back. See what it's like now. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Alright, so from here, you know, typical range. Let's just see where the all missed. Okay, so never go above. So straight up a little bit on like a good fourth of the way. A little bit upwards. So, not going above, just getting closer. But that was from there. Now I should lower it ever so slightly. Very sensitive things, so I guess a little bit like that. Okay, how are you? Better. Better, actually. I'm seeing a lot more here. Okay. Should hit them, especially if it's hitting in that range. Yeah, that's fine. So it's like around here that I should be shooting. And as they get closer, shoot a little bit like that. And as they get real close, then you start shooting like that. Okay, I think that's enough practice for today. Let me clear the cache. Cool. Well, I'm not done with everything. Listen, man, it was all a build up until this very moment. Now we're going back in. Let's get down to it. That's not as far as I assumed. Okay. Was that the same guy? I took one look while stepping outside of his little area. I was like, I don't want to. Oh, my head hurts. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should drink some water. Okay. Noticing my accuracy being horrendous as per usual. What's that? Okay. Not bad, not bad. Well, the accuracy was horrendous, as said. But it could be better. You know, this is one of those moments where I can't tell if I'm breaking down the pillars or if I'm... whatchamacall. Because sometimes you gotta break down some pillars to reconstruct and do better, you know what I mean? You know, that's just how that goes sometimes. This guy's reminiscent of the guy I'm trying to beat. He's got a similar pattern. So many arrows, it looks like an unlimited blade works. Man, my accuracy is horrendous. I don't know what's up with that. But this is my time to shine. It worked. I'm not throwing the thing. I knew he was gonna try switching it up at the end. he's going for the neck. Sorry, I'm just playing the psychological game at this point. But it won't work against those who are just gonna shoot straight forward. Let me give this individual some cool music as well. From culture to culture. Has nothing to do with my culture. Has everything to do with my music that I listen to. I like listening to music. wasn't listening to the songs because I was listening to something else. Let me actually listen to it. Yeah, I do hear it. Huh. Man. To the accuracy chamber. Blue. Where is blue? Oh, that's also the difference, is the fact how, you know, the entire point of the duels is that you're gonna be very fast paced. But, you know, in Skywars, you're either really close combat or you're far enough to actually get a second to shoot. Is there any other one? Yeah, there's these two. Yeah, I mean, in a realistic setting in Skywars, you really do have a lot more time to work with. There's a blue here. Gee, smart. How am I supposed to hit this? It's not possible. And that's why there should be obstacles. That's why there should be other things, such as elevations. But they don't do that because they're flippin' lame. Don't tell them that because then they'll ban you. Weirdly enough, I feel like this is making me worse in accuracy. Better at dodging, better at, you know, psychological stuff, but in a practical sense, I still don't know how much it actually would apply for any other circumstance where, you know, you don't have the distance, you don't have the pearl, you don't have, you just don't have why. Maybe it is making me better. Why do I have to hear the noise? Oh, why don't you just keep it to yourself, man? I don't want to hear it. Okay. Ooh, that was painful. Okay, also maybe my accuracy did get better. I don't know. I just thought it was not that. But maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe my accuracy got better because of this. It is better. Wow, that's cool. Huh. Who would have thunk? I'm an idiot. I don't. Yes. I don't know if it's habit, but why am I aiming to the right now? I really shouldn't be hearing this. That's like for someone else to hear. I don't want to hear this whole thing, you know. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, whatever. Bozo. Wow. Works like magic. Wow. Are you seeing this? Look at this. Wow. That's magical. The accuracy is crazy. It feels like it's like smooth as butter, you know? It's like you aim and then you shoot and then it just hits, man. Wow. I don't know if the attribute is because of the practice from the bow duels, or if it was just from that little mini, not mini, it's that one little practice of accuracy. You don't know, you don't know. Not a pride thing, I'm just, you know. There is a variable there. Die yet? No, don't worry, I'm coming over to you. Yeah, I just came here for my arrows. Sorry. Wow. It just works wonders. Yeah, I'm gonna attribute it to whatchamacall. Look at that! That's so cool! What? That's crazy. That's magical, straight up. What? That's cool. That's cool. That's pretty cool. I've learned something new today, which is, you know, maybe I was being a little ignorant. You know, maybe there was a lot more value than I anticipated. So maybe I was underestimating every single person that was using that mode. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, you see that? Look at that. That's crazy. What? My perfectly cool plan. Wow. It's so smooth. It's so smooth. I feel so empowered. You know, I feel great about myself, man. I feel amazing. Look at that, I wasn't even paying attention too much. I just did that. And I just got obliterated by some guy who probably doesn't like me. Okay. Oh, whoops. Yep. I know. Fuck. Really hoping on that one. I was really hoping. What do you do? Move to the left more so. Huh. A little bit higher. Obviously. Huh. How does everyone have a bow? Huh. What? What do you mean I screwed up that badly? Hmm. I'm sorry, what happened? He was gonna fall anyway, which he did. Without me helping. That guy's pretty independent. Whoops. Huh. Ooh, that's a lot of arrows. That's a whole lot of arrows. Did someone just shoot at me? More lava. Alright, let's see where we are. So that time is flying. Wow. And tomorrow's Monday. Huh. 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 Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's just end it in like. Let's see. Fuck! 2 more rounds. Alright, this is the last round. What am I doing? Yeah, fair is fair. Probably should have gone straight and to the right. Well, go back and go straight, go right. Probably would have worked a lot better. But I was doing some wacky tacky thing. Okay. Alright, well, good progress, I'd say. We're getting better. Getting better. It's such a strange thing when it comes down to all this, but whatever. Anyway, if anyone's watching, haven't checked, don't really care. But I do care if people are tuning in, and to that, thank you. And if you're watching via VOD, thank you as well. Alright, bye.